Hello, everyone. This is Amy Hagel, SHINE Liaison and Volunteer Manager at Senior Connection Center. Today, we have Jay Todras, and he is the Senior Medicare Patrol Support Specialist at Senior Connection Center. We know that Medicare is complicated, so we have created this weekly video series so we can answer some of the questions that you might be having. And today's topic, we're going to cover additional topics related to Medicare fraud. So hi, Jay.
Hello. Hi, everyone.
So one of the questions that we get quite often, how do people, should react? So how do they know if a phone call is legitimate?
Well, there are several indicators that I'm going to go over here. If the call is from a charity, tell the charity to send you information in writing. Be sure to add that you do not give money to strangers over the telephone. A legitimate charity will understand that. If they're selling something and you are interested, ask for information in writing. This is a one-time opportunity. Tell them you do not make decisions over the telephone. They should understand that. And ask the caller for his or her name, the name of the company, and a callback telephone number. You on your own can then later call back to verify the legitimacy of the source and the corresponding offer. Any legitimate entity will understand that you need to take time to verify and legitimize the organization. Most importantly, next, listen for these red flags when you're screening a telephone call. Are they asking for credit card information? Are they asking for any banking information? Are they asking for personal information like your Medicare or Social Security numbers? Do they say the offer is only good today? Any real company will give you time to think and verify. Do not give in and do not allow them to make you under the gun. Do they know something about you, but ask to verify that the information is correct? Any legitimate entity that is calling based on a prior record will have all of your complete information, your name, your telephone number, your address. Please do not give any of that information out. If they don't have it, that would be one major red flag that they don't know you and they're fishing for your information. If any of these indications are happening on that telephone call, feel free and go ahead and hang up. Many of seniors from our generation have been trained and were used to being polite on the phone and giving the benefit to the caller. In these times, please do not give them the benefit. Be extra cautious and go ahead and hang up. Or ascertain all of their information, legitimize it at your own leisure, and if they do pass the scrutiny that you've uh, checked on them and you're satisfied, then you can call them at your own leisure. But do not be pressured into anything because there's too many scams out there and there are too many implications that could hurt your credit, your Medicare, and other pertinent information getting out there will cause undue harm to you, and it will take time and effort to reconstruct and redo your information. So just hang up. That's all we ask.
Thank you. That's some great advice that we can give, to our seniors and anybody that, has had run into this type of robocalls. Also, we do get calls not only from questions related to Medicare, but we still want to assist our clients. So, how if somebody asks, who can they call about other scams that do not involve Medicare?
Okay, well, because some of these are telephone calls or some of these things emanate from websites, there is federal jurisdiction, and the Federal Trade Commission, or the FTC, has that jurisdiction. They can be contacted by telephone at 1-877-382-4357. And additionally, you can report these instances, if they have occurred, to your local law enforcement, your local police department, or sheriff's office. Can also take a report of these instances where you may have given out your information. So it will be important to document that by reporting it to local law enforcement as well.
Okay. And what if someone feels that their loved one is getting poor quality medical care? Who can they contact for that?
Okay. Well, in Florida, there is an organization dedicated to monitoring the quality of Medicare within the state, and that is the Quality Improvement Office, known as QIO, and the organization is known as KEPRO, KEPRO. They can be Googled. You can see them on their website, or you could contact them by telephone at the following number: 813-280-8256, and they specialize in monitoring the quality of care. This can be important in monitoring the care for a loved one. Okay, they are the specific entity that can address quality of care issues.
Excellent. And during this pandemic, will Medicare pay for COVID-19 testing if needed?
Yes, during the pandemic, modifications have been made within Medicare to address the costs of the COVID-19 testing. So Medicare will cover COVID-19 testing either by your personal physician or your testing at a community site. They will both be covered under your Medicare Part B.
And if someone is in need of a COVID-19 test, is Medicare going to pay for that test?
Yes, okay, under Medicare, the provisions are now that they will waive the traditional Part B deductibles for coinsurance of $198 that would customarily be charged, or the 20% for laboratory testing. All of those will be waived, so beneficiaries will not have to pay anything for the testing. It's important for you to know that.
That's great advice there, yeah. Well, thank you so much for answering all these questions today. And as Jay indicated, if you need any assistance, if you have any questions related to Medicare or scams or Medicare scams, please give us a call at 1-800-963-5337. And even if they're not Medicare scams, we can send you to the right direction. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay.